And yet we feel ourselves so qualified. He's very much feeling that his love for his child is for his child to be blessed by great souls. We were speaking, Srila Prabhupada's father and mother would invite sadhus almost every night to their home and serve them with so much humility and devotion to make them happy. Can you imagine eating the prasad of Srila Prabhupada's mother, Bengali mother, offered to Radha Govinda? So through the hospitality and through serving them wonderful prasad, the sadhus' hearts were overflooding with joy. And at that moment, Srila Prabhupada's father and mother, they would ask for only one blessing. Please bless our son, Abhay, that in his life he will be a great devotee of Srimati Radharani. Srila Prabhupada was a little child, but he would personally witness his parents begging these sadhus for blessings. And here he is in his mid-70s, the acharya of a worldwide movement, and he's remembering how his parents loved him. And this is how they expressed their love, by their example. Every morning he would rise and he would see his mother and father worshipping Radha Govinda, chanting the holy names of the Lord, offering puja. He'd see such integrity, such character in the way they lived, because they were conscious that Krishna's watching their every movement. Krishna's hearing their every word. We cannot pretend to be great devotees when we're really conscious that Krishna's always there in our heart, watching and reciprocating. Krishna has entrusted this child. It is our first and foremost duty in life to make sure this child is happy in Krishna's mercy, that this child will love Krishna. They didn't ask the sadhus, bless my child to be a doctor. Bless my child to make lots of rupees and take care of us when we're old. These things children are supposed to do if that's their dharma. But everything's included. Because when the soul is happy, then life is perfect. Please bless our child that he will be a great devotee of Sri Radha. And Prabhupada would very emotionally and blissfully narrate his parents' example. In fact, the summary study of the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, Srila Prabhupada wrote Krishna book, which was the first revelation in the Western world of Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavan, Mathura, Dwarka. And Krishna dedicated the book to his father, Gaur Bohande, who gave him this conception of loving Krishna from his earliest childhood. And he said, and later, my own beloved Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, gave me oh so much more. So here is Nanda Maharaj, the king of Braj, appealing to Gargamuni, please perform this name-giving ceremony, because this ceremony will invoke blessings upon these two babies, my children. Balaram, he knew, was Rohini and Vasudev's child, but the child was entrusted in his care. And ultimately, Aham bija pratapita. Krishna tells, I am the seed-giving father and mother of all living beings. So is this child actually mine? It's Krishna's child. The soul belongs to Krishna. The body is made of Krishna's energy. But the child is entrusted in my care. And the way we care is with love. The highest love is to be an instrument of Krishna's love. So Nanda Maharaj was very, very much thinking the urgency that this name-giving ceremony must be performed to bless these children. And he told Gargamuni, if you're fearful that Kamsa will find out about you doing this, then we'll do it completely in secret. Not even my relatives will know. No public, no family, just us. Yes. Like that. The mood of Nanda Maharaj was not anything except for the true benefit of his child. There was not going to be any pomp, any ceremony, any festival. If he could have done that, he would have. Nandotsava, the birth ceremony, was incredible for Krishna. They were dancing, they were singing, everyone in Vrindavan were dressed in their best garments. There was big feasts, they were throwing butter and yogurt all over each other. And it was a great festival. Something we can't even imagine. But the whole festival of Nandotsav, they performed the Abhishekam of Sri Krishna, was just for everyone to bless Krishna. That was the purpose. If you make everyone happy, they will shower their blessings. If you make everyone happy, if you make all these devotees happy, Krishna will reciprocate by fulfilling your wish to bless the child. So here is Nandotsav, the birth ceremony, samskara. Such a festival. Everybody dancing and singing and celebrating. And here is the next samskara, the birth, and it's completely secret and private. They hid in the Goshala, where the cows were. Nanda Maharaj did not even tell any of his family members. He just wanted that blessing for his children. And since Janmashtami is coming, and soon, we will only discuss the part about Balaram today. And Gargamuni, interesting, he says, this child, the son of Rohini, will give all happiness to his relatives and friends by his transcendental qualities. Therefore, he will be known as Rama, and because he will manifest extraordinary bodily strength, he will also be known as Bala. Moreover, because he unites two families, Vasudev's family and the family of Nanda Maharaj, he will be known as Shankarshan. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Shukadev Goswami tells the story of the birth of Krishna and Balaram. That fateful night, the marriage of Devaki and Vasudev, Kamsa was so affectionately bringing his sister, cousin sister, to her husband's home. The very night of the marriage, a voice came from the sky, Kamsa, you are a fool. The 8th child of your sister will be the cause of your death. Suddenly his mood changed. An affectionate brother with tears in his eyes, trying to make his sister happy. He grabbed her by the hair, his eyes glowing with wrath, pulled his sword, was about to sever her head. Shows how circumstances can change a person's consciousness. But Vasudev pleaded with him. Philosophy didn't work for Kamsa. He spoke really good philosophy, but Kamsa couldn't hear it. He was stuck in fear and ego, arrogance. But Vasudeva was so honest when he promised, every child I will give to you, because you have no danger from your sister. Kamsa trusted him. And when they were in prison, after the 6 children were slain, they represented the 6 sons of Marichi, who represents the mind, who are the children of the mind in this world. Lust, anger, envy, arrogance, greed, and illusion. And in order for Krishna to manifest within our heart, we must remove those 6 enemies. They were actually children. They were cursed in a previous birth to be killed in this way. And after they were liberated. So at that time, Shankarshan, Balaram, entered the womb of Devaki. Krishna instructed Yogamaya to go to Gokul. He said, I want you to transfer the child of Devaki into the womb of Rohini, who is at Nanda Maharaj's home. And then I want you to take birth as my sister from Yashoda. Now to transfer Balaram, Srila Prabhupada writes in purport, that's really a big task. To take Balaram out of somebody's womb and somebody else's womb. Yogamaya was thinking this is what... But she said, so be it. Because she understood with the instruction of Krishna, by the will of Krishna, anything is possible. For any of us. That is Krishna's grace. Srila Prabhupada quotes from Haribamsa. Rohini Devi was living at Nanda Maharaj's house. She was 7 months pregnant. At midnight, she had a dream. It was a horrible dream. She dreamed that she had a miscarriage. Soon after, she woke up, and it was true. There was a miscarriage, at least apparently. She was feeling great motherly distress. And at that moment, Yogamaya spoke to her and told her, "This is all my doing. I am attracting the child of Devaki into your womb." Rohini is the eternal mother of Balaram from the spiritual world. And when Devaki's child entered her womb, he actually took shelter of his eternal mother. Krishna told Yogamaya that this child who you are going to be transferring, his name is Shankar